Hello and welcome to another Star Citizen video, and this time we're gonna ask this question: is the RSI Galaxy worth shipping? Now this ship, I saw some of the tech specs. Alright, I saw their tech spec for this ship, and it is very interesting. And arguably, this could be one of the best, or in this case, a list of ships that I can easily recommend to people who wants to play as a group, right? Multi-crew, one of the best multi-crew ship out there, right? Previously I did mention it was Carrack, and Carrack was great, but the RSI Galaxy might take that crown away from the Carrack. If you want to know, like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow, and let's check out the RSI Galaxy. And obviously, first thing first is the price tag. Price tag is very important. So we're gonna check the Warbond price first. 415 freighter, 430 hospital, and 425 refinery. Very interesting, very interesting. Obviously we have the the standard version, 450 for freighter, 470 for hospital, 460 for refinery. So like I said on the previous few videos, I did try to predict the price tag for the RSI Galaxy. I said about $500. That is roughly, it is good that it's cheaper than my prediction. I love when it's cheaper than my prediction. However, when this goes flight ready, then I think it will balloon up to 500, 550. I have a feeling. Hospital, I have a feeling it will go to 550. Freighter, most likely for 500. Refinery, about in the middle, so give or take, right? Let's say overall across the board let's say plus $60, like $60. Yeah, about 500, right? 500 odd when it's flight ready. That's my prediction at the moment. But for now I think it's a good price tag. Now I would not pick the freighter packs. Instead I would grab the base version, because the base version is much better. $380 for the standard version, $350 for the Warbond edition, and I think it's great, right? It's great. Definitely not the Warbond edition, but obviously I would pick the concept standalone. And the main reason is, alright, it's the upgrade. I'm going to show you why, and this is a time where I say it's the best time to plan your fleet. Okay, because I'm going to do a Valkyrie to Galaxy upgrade. It cost me only $5. Very simple. And now from today onwards, if you have been building up your your Warbond ship upgrade collection, right, since the IAE 2952, fantastic, because I did say grab as much Warbond deals as you can, because you never know when you're gonna apply, you never know how you're gonna build your fleet. And people who are like me, I love ships, I spend a lot on internet spaceships. It's a no-brainer to build up that Warbond collection, and after that you can get very cheap ships. You might be able to get your RSI Galaxy for half the price, and that's huge. Alright, next part is a little bit different. Well, I would say, in my opinion, I would like to not get the modules in the game. Sorry, not in the game. I will not pay the modules with cash. I would rather to get it in the game, or earn it in the game. Now this is more of a personal preference, because I would like to have myself a motivation and a goal when I play Star Citizen. Some people say, you know what, too much effort, might as well just pay for it. And in this case, sure, if you're buying one module, okay, that's alright. $70, $90 for the Mad Bay, $80 for the refinery, that's totally fine. For me, I see like this: $70, I could get another ship. $90, I could get another ship. $80, I could get another ship. And if I were to buy all three of them, that should cost me around $70, $80. That's about $240 over there. I could easily get an RSI Scorpius straight away, right? And that's huge, right? At $20, get the best of the best PvE ship that I think right now is the best, the Vanguard Warden. So all in all, that's the reason why I'm not buying module. And number two is I would rather to have a goal in the game for me to strive towards too. That's that. Okay, and that's the whole reason. Now, number two is, with knowing the price tag, who is this ship marketed to? Let's start with the freighter. $450, this is about in the rough ballpark of the Hercules C2, which is right now the best cargo hauler in the game as of today, right? Obviously the whole series is the best in the verse, but we are going to compare to ships that you can fly right now. No point comparing to other concept ships, and that's the reason why. Because a lot of things are subject to change, and we do not know what will go down what will hold for Star Citizen in the future, because I know they like to change stuff halfway, and it normally a lot of people don't like it. Personally, some of the stuff I like the Merchantman, it grows from a small little nice exotic market ship, and now it's huge. A lot of people complain that it's too huge, it's too bulky, it's going to fly very slow. To me, I love it. So in this case, taper your expectation, and we're going to compare only to flight ready ships. That's one. So for $50, Hercules C2, that's a direct competitor. Price is marked roughly around the same. Obviously, Galaxy is a bit more expensive, I think, by $30. I need to check how much is C2. I've forgotten already. It's the same. It's around the same price tag. Now the Galaxy Hospital, it's still new. Right? We do not have a hospital ship, quote unquote, in the game yet. The closest thing we have right now is a Tier 2 medical bay, or Tier 2 medical bed, which is which is currently on the 890 jump, and obviously my favorite, the Anvil Carrack. And obviously these two ships are way too expensive. $600 and above, right? $600 for the Carrack, $950 for the 890 jump. Hospital is $470. Let's say it goes flight ready, it most likely will hit, let's say it hits $600. Okay, Hospital on paper, it's tier 1 bid, because next closest competitor is the MISC Endeavour with the Hospital module, and they did say the Endeavour is a tier 1 bid on the Hospital module. And that's my closest comparison. We're going to look at the tech sheet, and then we will make a decision whether it is a tier 1 bid or not. Actually, they did state it, right? Spoiler! Next is the RSI Galaxy. Now, this is a new niche role in Star Citizen. No gameplay yet. We do not know what's going to happen or how it's going to function. Is it just going to refine the ore that you mine and then sell to market? Would it be able to refine to raw resources for you to use in the game, not in the game, in the ship, like refuel and everything? It's all up in the air. $460, no comments, because we don't really have a ship to compare to, unless you want to compare to the standalone or the profession ship, which is the MISC Expanse. Then both of them are still in concept, so I'm not going to make too much comments on that. So that's that. And yeah, let's take a look at the technical specs. Length 110 meter, 60 now. Okay, we don't care about this. Crew of 6 now. That's very interesting. Why do we need a crew of 6? No idea. Because 1 pilot, 3 remote turrets. Okay, so 4. And who are the 2 more? Crew goes to hangar, XXS. So this one, it has a hangar, so it's a direct competitor to the Carrack already. And it's cheaper, taking a jab there. Oof, nice, very nice. Let's say it goes up to the Carrack price. I'm not gonna be surprised, because it has almost the same specs-ish as a Carrack, in my opinion. So yeah, but Hospital module, right? Hospital module. And that's that for this, but we're gonna check out the technical spec sheet for the modular bay. Cargo 512 SU, that's a lot. That's a lot. The Hercules C2 is still better. I think the Hercules C2 is 600 and was it 690 or 650? I totally forgot, but it's 600 plus. So it's still Hercules still win hands down. But having the option to swap out your module to different stuff, well, a little bit more payment is needed. Right? I think it's all right. Medical bay, most important thing that I want to see is it says 1 tier 1, 2 tier 2, and 3 tier 3, right? Exactly on how the diagram is shown. 1, 2, 3. And this is huge. 1 tier 1. Doesn't matter how many beds, as long as it says tier 1 bed. In my opinion, this is the ship that I want it to be in my fleet. Right? That's for sure. I want this ship right now by looking at this spec alone. Tier 1 bed, huge things. Respawn, For you players out there, if you're playing solo pilot, respawn is huge. Play with friends, respawn is huge. Playing in a large group, respawn is mandatory, right? So in my opinion, this is one of the ship that you should aim for, whether you want to buy it with real money or if you want to buy it in-game. This is the ship to aim for. Tier 1 bait is huge. The cheap alternative, the other alternative which is cheaper, is the RSI Apollo. And Apollo is much cheaper, sure, right? Defense capability, it's borderline the same with RSI Galaxy, but the RSI Galaxy can do more, so it's more utilitarian. If you're playing solo, cargo med bay, or cargo, actually, you know what, all three is viable. All three is viable. Of course, solo player, cargo med bay is much more obvious because refinery might need another person to do, and then in this case you want to have a pilot ready at hand, and in case everything gets a bit, hot in the battlefield, at least you can run away and you have another person running the refinery. That's one. So yeah, that's interesting. Refinery, we get 2 times refinery reactor. Not so sure how the gameplay is, so I have nothing to say. Let's go with the spec sheets. Okay, multi-role, crew 6, speed to be and on top of that, we have an internal cargo or default without the bay at 64 SCU. That's nice, very, very nice. So everything is size 3 at the moment. Okay, nothing screams too obvious. Yeah, nothing screams out. Modularly waste deck. The life support battery. No, really, nothing much else on this spec sheet, because it's a concept sheet. A lot of things are not ready here yet. Turrets, yeah, they did say, right? 3 remote turrets, size 5 weapons on it. This ship is nothing. I mean, it's, if you have a fully crewed RSI Galaxy, this ship is kinda on par with the Carrack, to be honest. Carrack has the same. The only difference is Carrack has more turrets. 1 more turret extra, to be honest. And and I'm not mistaken, the turret is size 4 weapon hardpoint. This one is size 5 weapon hardpoint, and it's a remote turret versus the Carrack. The Carrack is man turret with 3-man turret with 1 remote turret. So this is huge. This is huge. This is great, and this is awesome. I would recommend. This is easily one of my best recommendations for to date, of course, with the caveat of this is a concept ship. There will be changes. The only question is it good or bad? I do not know. I would say I would recommend get the base version, and if you really, 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 really want to lock down, get the medical bay. Yep, get the medical bay if you really, really want to lock it down. And obviously, I would put out a PSA as well. You don't need to buy any of this ship with real money. You can buy with you can earn it in game. Okay, these are for people who wants to support the project. And I can fit, say, Pisces. That's nice. That's great. Yeah, let's take a look. Medical bay. There's a main cargo. Main, what do you call this? Elevator. Can fit an Ursa rover. Oh no, this ship is good. This ship is good already, because if let's say RSI were to, if let's say RSI rover, if the rover will come in a medical flavor like the Pisces, this ship is one of it will be, I honestly I would say it will be the best search and rescue ship out there because of that hospital big thing. Nice. Can put an MPUV cargo. That's great. Nice bridge. This is actually a very nice bridge, to be honest. Obviously this is the pilot. I wish this was the opposite direction, right? The pilot is a bit back, and then you get your co-pilot's front. Yeah, captain on the bridge. That would be nice. But then even though if it's captain on the bridge like Star Trek, pilot is in the front, the captain's chair is at the back. I want to see that. I want to see that for sure. Very nice, very sweet. So turret is obviously at the wing, and I believe it's at the bottom. There we go. The nose turret. Okay, turret placement is kind of legit and strong. Captain's quarter, recreational room, refinery. Yep. No, this ship is great. All right, on paper, perfect. at the price tag they are offering right now, 380 for standalone, 470 for hospital with a hospital module on it. Yep. No. Is this ship worth shipping? Yes. Wholeheartedly yes. And to top it off, we might have more modules. Might. So I'm gonna taper my expectation and say, okay, let's say we don't have any other modules, we only have 3, it's still very strong. It's still a solid choice. Get a med bay, and I'm gonna work myself away to cargo if that's how you want to play. Yeah, refinery right now is still up in the air. Again, no biggie. I would grab the base. Base module, easy. Base module for days. Oof. Well, that's that, my friends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. Until then, I will see you in the verse, and fly safe. Yeah. Yeah, no, Galaxy's awesome. I luckily I stocked up.